Hey friends, how you doing? How's everybody doing today? Well, we're looking at another Monday. It's kind of the tail end of a Monday. Not so bad. It's been windy here. It's just been crazy. So what has everybody been up to? How are you all doing? I just got done with work and I'm just out here in the bunker doing a little therapy, relax therapy. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hangs going on in various states. Journey North, that was a great video today. That was excellent. That old Stanley router plane, I've got to get me one. I love the hand done stuff. It's so, it really puts you in touch with your work. It really does. That was a great video. But anyway, yeah, we're just getting through another Monday. I need to just pop in and see how everyone was doing, and again, thank everyone for just being here. You know, thank you so much. Hi, Toots. Got my little buddy here, my little Tootie. How you doing? Huh? You okay? I tell you what, I hate to blaspheme, but these horseshoe files are for hafting are awesome. They're terrific. The grain gets squirrely on you, it doesn't matter. It's awesome. I love it. It's kind of, we've put the Drawknife down for a little while just because I'm having so much success and fun with the files and the rasps. What are we looking like? This is that axe head that I put under that press and pressed it back to its original shape. It's a 5-pounder. It's a big mama. So we're gonna see how she does. This is a vintage 36-inch that I bought off of eBay, and I just had bought it for the shape and was just kind of putzing around out here, and it fit. I mean, it fits perfectly. So we're going with it. We're gonna see. I have made a few modifications, a few little changes to this, but today we traced it onto the for a pattern. So we're gonna a variation of this is coming soon. A 36-inch curve, full size. That's what I love about. It's a 1/2-inch pure rubber exercise mat. Just let them drop, and they just bounce, and nothing hurts them. We're getting there. We are getting there. Hey, Tootie. How's my little girl today? Did you have a good time with Mommy? Yeah? Little Toots? If you're new to putting handles on and whatnot, by all means, keep rolling with your draw knife. But if you're having trouble with your draw knife, and it's frustrating the you-know-what out of you, pick up some files. These are just an old axe handle that is old beaver tooth, broad axe handle that I ruined, and I just cut it up and have made handles out of the handle. But there's a coarse rasp. These are coarse, half round. Haven't done this one yet. This one's more for fine metal. It's not as coarse. It's very fine, actually. It's a, what is it? It's a bastard? No, yeah, it's a mill bastard. This one's a little coarse. This one's a flat bastard, a fat bastard. But I highly recommend your hafting will improve. It's you know, if you've got a draw knife and you're not sure how much you're going to be taking off and this and that, and there's just some question marks for you. This is these files and rasps are just immediate. And let's see, I've got a round file for when I get into more swoopy type stuff. So it's whatever. And you know, and then if you want to, like I said, I've got the horseshoe. This is a real coarse rasp. So if you're taking off a big honker like that, very, very useful in roughing, just initial roughing. But I really like the file end of this too. You know, if something's not working, on a consistent basis, even if it's something that it's a skill that you have to work on, finding what works is the most important thing. What works for you? You know, what works for me may not work for you, and all of these ideas are just basically guidelines to just try to help. I mean, all of these things I've developed over like the last 3 years. And I'm still constantly adapting, like the files and rasps, just going back to those. I just wanted to change a pace, and boom, there it was. So give them a try. You can also, like I said, I've said in an earlier video, what you doing, Judy? If you want to practice with your draw knife, take one of your coarse files, and you'll definitely have some marks left. So learning how to take a little bit with a draw knife is key. And so just take your file marks out. I have gotten, my most frustration I've had with the draw knife is when I'm working a handle in heartwood, because the grain tends to be very twisted and multi-directional, and you know, you're doing well in this spot and you're tearing in this spot, you know. So just, it's a constant process of finding what works and then finding out what works better, you know. It's part of the fun of it, I think. A couple of other things. I've seen a couple of videos where people have made themselves drifts, wooden drifts, to pound out your handle out of your head, and that's all well and good, but I tend to shy away from that. I discovered I don't know when I discovered it. It was a while back, that my hafts, my roughs were too tight. I was going up the eye of the axe too tightly, and I was having to really knock the snot out of this eye to get it to back out of the axe. And what I was doing was I was fracturing. You can really fracture this by hitting it here and by hitting it here. So you want to be super careful. It's really all in the fit, and there's no way to learn it other than to just make the mistakes, you know. I'm still making them, but hopefully you learn from them and you try not to make them again. Well, that's looking good. That's looking really good. Just got lucky with this one. It fit perfect almost. In fact, it was a little bit too big, but we're making it happen. It's looking really good. I like this handle. It's very thin, and the grain, there's no run out in this handle at all. Zippo. So this is a really good example of what, if you're doing a curvy handle, this is exactly what you need to be looking at. The Zippo run out. The grain is following the shape, the pattern of the handle. And that's everything on a handle, really it is. You know, I'd rather have a handle with rifts on, you know, with my grain like this, and have it follow the contour or the pattern of the handle, than to have any run out in it at all. Run out's just bad news. Trust me. I gotta go see what doggies are doing. So Healed Heart, Kim Wilson. How are you guys doing? I haven't really heard from you in a while. I hope you all are well. I hope you all are getting through the old life thing. You guys, keep it rolling. You know, there's our pup, Cece. She's got a heck of a bark on her. Boy. Well, we've got some really good contact here. And the thing of it is I had to work over these lugs, and so the consistency of them, I had to grind in there. I don't know if you can see my die grinder. Yeah, I'm sure you can. But this was all mushroomed inward into the eye, and when I pressed it back, it's fairly consistent. So I'm not going to have the most perfect fit in the universe. But I think it's going to be a nice axe. Look at that profile. It's hopefully going to be a wood bomb. I like wood bombs. We'll see. We're still trying to find the practicality of a curvy handle and splitting wood. Of course, whatever you favor, it's up to you. It's what you develop and how accurate you are. I mean, a lot of it, you can have the best haft in the world and the best handle in the world, and if your splitting technique is off, you're still going to break your handle. So it's important to develop your skill as an axeman or an axewoman as you go along. Tree fella with that new climbing gear, the ascenders and the rig. That's amazing. That brings a whole new dimension to your tree business, I can imagine. Tasman, as always, you're awesome. Cosmic, how are you? Lots of ideas. If there's stuff that you guys want to see in either handle axe land or carpentry cabinet land, just let me know. Just leave it in the comments. I'm like so excited to just explore things and share. So let's keep it going. This is so fun. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to this and take care and love you guys. Talk to you soon.